Alright, it's a little bit earlier than normal. Gotta run into town. But, okay, so I think it was yesterday, I put up a screenshot of some people's beloved Rust Destroyer conversion, right? They try to tell me I'm doing too much work by taking off Rust, right? And then I use Chemchromic from Sherwin-Williams. Okay, now the only real difference between Chemchromic and Rust Destroyer, the only difference really is that Chemchromic is xylene based and Rust Destroyer is mineral spirits. Okay, so in the solvent world, like they kind of do the same things, but they don't, right? So there's science, there's chemicals, there's stuff like that. Like it all plays a part. So within Rust Destroyer's PDS and MSDS sheets, product data sheets, right? It tells you. It says can be applied over rust, but you should scale it, right? Like you gotta take some of it off at least. Like I go the extra mile. I take it all off. It all comes off, right? And then I'm putting down a galvanized first to protect the metal, how it was protected, because that's what galvanizing is. Galvanizing is a rust barrier from zinc. Whoa! Like, you know, there's levels in this stuff. Like I've said before, industrial painting, it appears, okay, it appears we know just a little bit more, okay? Yeah, a little bit more. But, that's my point. Like, you're not supposed to apply anything if it's not a surface that's clean and free of debris. Every product is that way. So, you know, you can trust the product. I mean, I'm not saying I don't trust my products. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you take the rust off completely, it's going to be that much longer before it comes back. The products won't have to work near as hard. Granted, you do. Getting pelted with needles off the wire wheel, you know, things of that nature. But I said it again. I'm trying not to say things like that. But that's how we go. So I still pull out needles from the wire wheel out of my shins, arms, whatnot. Weeks they'll be festering out. Like, it's wild. So, you know, I understand that the work is tough. The work sucks. You know, getting it done, trying to make people happy, and not have to see rust come back within 3 years. And trust me, I've seen it. Some of you have called me and told me, "Oh no, the last guy was up here 3 years." Oh, it doesn't look like you really did anything for you. But, you know, it's people not knowing what products are being used. You know, a lot of us do our due diligence on a lot of other stuff. You know, using Google for this, using Google for that, or whatever platform you're on. You know, blah blah blah. Like, it's kind of wild. But somebody comes to your house to do rust prevention, and you're not going to look up any of the products. You're not going to want to know for yourself, like, what's going on. How much product should be applied? What steps should be taken? Because there's a lot that can be missed if you're running off of the word can. You know, should, it's not really much better. But you should remove rust instead of allowing or, you know, being reliant on the product that says can be applied over rust. Yep. I can walk into a lion's den in hopes not to get eaten. Yeah, I got plenty of examples.